Welcome, Ramley. How my Rams super fans doing today? Today we're talking news and rumors. Let's get right into it. As you all know, the Rams got embarrassed in the season opener against Buffalo. But the big news coming out of the game wasn't the scoreboard, but the injury report. One of the Rams' biggest roster issues was the offensive line depth. And after one game, we'll be without starting center Brian Allen for 2 to 4 weeks with a knee injury. This came after we lost rookie guard Logan Brush to a season-ending ACL tear in the preseason. And to make matters worse, starting left tackle Joe Noteboom sprained his MCL and is considered day-to-day. As of right now, Coleman Shelton will be moving from right guard to center, and Tremaine Ankrum will start at right guard against the Falcons. And we all hope that Joe Noteboom can still suit up this week. So to be blunt as possible, that means the unit that played absolutely terrible in the Week 1 loss to Buffalo just got even worse. And this should cause major concern for the Rams' season-long outlook. I mean, I'm not even sure who our left tackle would be if Noteboom misses time. Maybe a Lyric Jackson, maybe AJ Curry from our practice squad? I really don't know. And I'm telling you, that's not a situation I want to be in. And I've been saying this all off season long. Noteboom is good enough to replace Andrew Whitworth, but I have durability concerns because he accumulated a lot of injuries in his very limited playing time throughout his career. And sure enough, Week 1, he's already hurt. There is no way possible that Joe Noteboom plays 17 games for us this season. And if he misses time, I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe call and beg Andrew Whitworth to come back. Now I know this up and coming game we won't be playing against Von Miller and that Buffalo Bills defensive line, so hopefully we can get back on track. In other news, rookie running back Kyren Williams hurt himself on the first play of the game and is now out for about 2 months with a high ankle sprain. He broke his foot in OTAs this year, and then he goes on to get hurt in the very first play of the game, or technically the very first play of his career. This is a tough start for the rookie. The play was on the initial kickoff. I don't think the Rams had Williams in the game plan much, hence the reason why he was on special teams, so this shouldn't really affect us going forward. But man, the Rams have had some extreme bad luck with rookies these past few years. Logan Brush is done for the season. Now Kyren Williams is going to miss a few months. Last year we had season-ending injuries to Tutu Atwell and Jacob Harris, and the year before that Cam Akers was in and out the lineup all season. It's kind of crazy to think about. I don't think something is up here. It's just kind of a crazy coincidence if you ask me. But speaking of Cam Akers, he was clearly regulated to the backup spot, only getting 3 carries while Darrell Henderson got 13. After the game, Akers was even called out by Sean McVay. McVay said there were some instances where there were positive things and some things that he could do better. But we want to just see an increased level of urgency and accountability, snap in and snap out from him. I know what Cam is capable of. We've all seen how talented and what a special player this guy is capable of being. And I want to see him reach his highest potential. Now I'm going to try not to overreact to what McVay said, but I will react to the timeshare in the backfield. And it seems like the coaching staff is losing confidence in Cam Akers. We literally never seen a running back in NFL history come back from an Achilles tear and have a successful career afterwards. We need to come to the realization that Cam Akers might just not be the guy we expected him to be. And that might be a huge blow for us this year. I've been saying this amongst my friends for a while now. I think that the Rams should target Saquon Barkley and Kareem Hunt at the trade deadline. I really won't get into that now, but I'll talk more about that as the trade deadline approaches. In other news, we have to talk about Jalen Ramsey. I spoke about him a little bit in my recap video, but I have to say a little more. I never thought I would see a performance like the one we saw from him on Thursday. When targeted, he allowed a perfect passer rating, giving up 6 receptions on 7 targets for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think he only gave up about 600 yards all season last year. As much as I want to say he was going against one of the best quarterbacks and receivers in the league, and that won't happen again, the truth is he played against some of the best quarterback wide receiver duos before and always played great. It never mattered who he played against. The best receiver was just X from the game plan. He's been one of the most consistent stars in this league, so there's no excuse, unless he's still hurt. I don't know, but I'll definitely be keeping an eye on him this week against Atlanta. And I just want to remind everyone, while I do have offensive line concerns and some minor concerns about Jalen Ramsey, this is just one game and we will get it together. My hat still says champions because we are still Super Bowl champions, guys. There is too much talent and too much veteran leadership on this team. No need to hit the panic button yet. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you get alerted as soon as my Rams vs Falcons preview video drops. But in the meantime, click right here for more Rams content.